Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Monster Book series. And today we have Volo's Guide to Monsters. Now, this isn't a dedicated monster book. It says Guide to Monsters on the front. However, it's not specifically only a monster book. However, I decided to include it because the monster section of this book is quite extensive, and it's also, as we can see, in the name. So very cool cover, and we'll go ahead and get inside and see what's going on. All right, Volo's Guide to Monsters. Again, I'm not going to go through every creature there is in here. I'm just going to kind of skim through it just so you can kind of see what's involved. If you'd like to look at the credits and see who's involved with the artwork and all of that, feel free to do that there. All right, let's get started. So monster lore, which is very important. If you'd like to know the lore behind various types of monsters, you can do that. Here we have the lore for beholders. Very cool stuff, actually. Physical characteristics and random tables for customizing your own beholders. And as always, pretty amazing artwork. Here we have a nice map of a beholder lair. Pretty cool. Now, the same thing that was done for beholders in this book is also done for giants. We can see some really cool stuff pertaining to giants in our tables. They did a really great job. And they break down each of the types of giants. We have the fire giants, the frost giants, hill giants, stone giants, and onward. All right, same thing for gnolls. Goblins. Bugbears. And hobgoblins as well. Some more cool artwork pertaining to bugbears and hobgoblins. A cool map of the goblinoid war camp. Of course, we also get into hags and the various types. Another cool map representing the hag lairs. And here we have a cool section dedicated to kobolds. A lot of really cool information here on the kobolds. And another cool map kind of outlining a kobold lair. Very cool. And here we have a pretty cool section on mind flayers. I've always been intrigued about mind flayers and how they operate and the lore behind them. Always thought it was really cool to learn as much as we could about mind flayers, and here's our great opportunity to do exactly that. And a cool map of a mind flayer colony. And what would one of these books be without orcs? So here's a pretty cool section on orcs. Some of their enemies, their strengths, when their tribes team up, all sorts of cool information about orcs. Orogs, which are like an orc kin or half orcs. Here we have a really cool map of an orc stronghold. Here's the Yuan-ti, aka the snake people. More cool information regarding the Yuan-ti. And a cool map of a Yuan-ti temple. And more really cool random Yuan-ti servants tables and information. Furbolgs, pretty cool. I mean, it really just goes on and on. The lizard folk. We have the tabaxi. We have different types of beholders. Bodak. Chitines and cave fishers. Cranium rats. The deep scions. There's so many cool creatures and monsters within this book. Even dinosaurs. Almost all of these creatures can be used in various campaigns, depending on the context. But I can see a good place where any of these could be used. Actually, even this fire giant dreadnought, which looks virtually impenetrable. Some really great stuff and creatures. Just so many. I mean, it's just pretty much endless possibilities here of what you could do with so many cool creatures and monsters within the Volo's Guide to Monsters. So much great stuff. All right, here we go. Research has never been so dangerous. The esteemed lore master Volo Hamp-Gedarm is back. He's written a fantastic dissertation covering some of the most iconic monsters in the world of Dungeons & Dragons. But the sage Shadowdale himself, Elminster, doesn't believe Volo gets some of the details quite right. Don't miss out as Volo and Elminster team up to illuminate the uninitiated on creatures both common and obscure. Of course, you can read the rest of that for yourself if you so choose. All right. Well, this has been Volo's Guide to Monsters. Thank you so very much for taking the time to stop by to check this out. Hope you've enjoyed this video. We do have more coming again very soon. I'm coming off of another hiatus for various reasons, but hopefully from here on out, I'll be posting fairly regularly. At least that's the hope. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and have a good one, everyone.